Could this be the October surprise? So, guys, as we all know, we're watching what's going down in Lebanon right now as Israel is attacking Hezbollah Command, which is stationed in Lebanon. And the craziness about the whole thing is I would sort of say unprovoked, being that everything seemingly quiet, and then all of a sudden, cell phones started blowing up, pagers started going off in people's hands, and a lot of people died behind that because they were looking to attack Hezbollah, which, again, I get it. But the fight started out with Hamas, then Hezbollah wanted to get involved, and the Houthis, they got involved, and it seems like Israel is going after all these terror groups, which in itself, I get it, I understand. But when things were dying down and peace talks were going on, and then they did this, it's sort of like Israel's lost their mind. And granted, everybody's going to keep crying about October 7th. Let it the fuck go. That was a year ago. Shit happened. People moved on. People died. And that was it. Israel got their revenge, if you will. But it seems like they took it a step ahead. Now, do I care what happens to Hezbollah, Hamas? I don't care about any of it other than could we get involved over there by sending more troops as we already did. Now, there were 40,000 troops stationed there already in that region. Plus, they had 2 strike groups go over there within the last 2-3 months. But now, as of yesterday, we're sending 30,000 more for a total of 70,000 troops in a region that I thought we were leaving. Apparently not. And is this gearing up for a war in the Middle East? Now, do I think it's going to be a third world war? I don't know. Russia right now has their hands tied with Ukraine, and they don't have the finances to fund Ukraine war and an operation in Lebanon. Iran sort of snubbed Hezbollah, when Hezbollah had requested help, and Iran didn't answer. The UN is requesting more peace talks, which is not going to happen now because Hezbollah's pissed off. Israel's still carrying that weight with them. Nobody wants any peace on either side. So peace talks are out. United States sending more troops. Are they going to have boots on the ground in Lebanon? Because if they do, that's going to force Iraq to actually intervene and help out Lebanon and any other neighboring country that doesn't like and or hates the United States. Could this lead to something bigger? Now, China looks like they don't want to get involved. They're just watching this shit show unfold. Like I said, Russia, they can't do anything about it right now. But with other countries getting involved, does that now drag France, UK, New Zealand, Australia in this as well? Are other allies going to come in and help? Because from what it looks like, guys, it looks like Israel is handling their own business. Israel is doing what they're doing. And I have to respect it in the way that they're not actually asking for help, though we are giving them funding. They're not asking for help, but the United States sent troops over there just in case things got out of control. Now, I did read something about Israel asking for help a few months ago, but I don't know if they asked for help recently. So maybe that was in response to that. Who knows? Nonetheless, guys, 70,000 troops are there. Israel's handling their business. Could this spark something worse? Now, again, looking at China and Russia, if those two superpowers do not get involved, I don't see this escalating any more than just another war that we are getting involved in that we actually can't afford because we're sending a lot of our money to other countries. Ukraine, India, China, if I'm not mistaken, Brazil, a couple of South American countries. We're sending our money all over the place. And our taxes keep going up. That is why it's probably going up, because we're paying everybody else off. And now we want to get involved in a war, another war, or possibly get involved in another war that we can't afford financially. Troop-wise, we probably can. Financially, no, it's out of the question. And I'm not I'm not a financial guy by any stretch of the imagination. But I can look at what's going on and do the calculations in my head and go, nope, this is not going to, unless they tax us some more. Now, a lot of people are assuming that this is going to go down in October as the October surprise, because why not? Everything else is happening. I mean, the holy war is actually going on, and no one's calling it a holy war, but that's pretty much what it is. It's two shitbag countries fighting it out for fucking bullshit reasons. Reasons that are people like, well, it's biblical. If you want to look at the Bible and you want to go biblical, you're going to know that the people currently occupying Israel, there's a lot of controversy as to whether they are or are not the chosen people. And then you have the people in the Arabs, if you will, on their side, just for pure hate and don't know how to let go of 1,000-year-old bullshit. So you got both sides warring for thousands of years. Why I don't care? Because if these two animals can't figure it out after this long, let them wipe each other off the map. That's all I can say. Other than that, guys, the reason why I'm bringing over the October surprise, because if boots go on the ground in Lebanon, this can get a lot worse for everybody in that region and this country. And I could see them implementing the draft, because you're going to have a lot of kids bailing out of the military as soon as this war becomes real. And that's where the problems begin, because nobody wants their kids drafted for this administration and this bullshit war. That's where it becomes a problem. Anyway, guys, other than that, this is the Angry Prepper. Thank you for watching.